What is going on, guys? Welcome to another devlog, and before I jump into the main topic, which is the new shield system, just a quick news. We just gave access to the pre-alpha for the last Kickstarter tier, but I was wondering if it was the right time also to reopen just for a few days the financing, because I had a few people asking me how to participate to the pre-alpha. So obviously, if you are interested, leave a comment, and yeah, really keep in mind that there is a lot of bug, and it's really to help me with the development, and typically help me to hire an artist if possible. So yeah, that's the idea. And on other small improvement, I just changed a little bit the look of the quick wheel, which I think was not that easy to read, let's say. So now it should be a bit better. And yeah, and that's it. So and also a few bugs, obviously, but really the main topic will be two new blocks actually. So the first one, it's the capacitor block. So the capacitor block, typically it's an add-on block. So you cannot put that new block everywhere. You need to put it, for example, on a power block. So you can put it on the side like that, or you can even stack them several times, and obviously you can paint them as always in Skywanderers. And that capacitor block really is ready to augment the energy storage of the power block. Okay, when it is built on the power block. So as you can see, so let's delete that. So right now we have capacity, let's say a total of 17,000, and then if you start to put a few more capacitor, you see the total energy available is jump to 23,000. Okay, so that's really the goal. So that is something I think is important, because as you will see with the new shield system, I will design a few systems that are very energy intensive. So typically, for example, to have a beam or something like that. So you might need to have a very large capacity of energy to face some situation typically. So yeah, so that's the new capacitor block, and so yeah, you can really create a few reactor design if you want to have fun also. So that would be typically a given design like that. So that's the idea. And why I did that, it's also because that new capacitor block will go hand in hand also with the new shield unit that I just added into the game. So this is the new shield unit like that, and so you can also put some capacitor on top of that to increase the HP of the shield basically. Okay, so that's really the idea. So as you can see, when you put the shield, so let's go outside for example. When you put the shield down, you start to see the bubble appearing. But obviously it becomes transparent, otherwise it's a bit too confusing and painful to read for the combat. As always in Skywander, you can paint stuff. So yeah, if you change the paint, you will get some nice pink bubble or whatnot. So really you can customize the look, and so yeah, it have an impact when actually when you fire on the shield, you really start to see the impact. So that's really the basic of that new shield unit. So now if we dig a little bit into the detail, so like every system block, so that shield has some energy requirement and also some heat production. So as you can see, I just have a single block. Yeah, I deleted. So I just have a single block and a capacitor, and so this is the current stat. So it's only consuming 2% of the total heat absorbed by the hull of this ship, so which is not that much, and 6% energy requirement. Knowing that obviously in many games the shield can be completely depleted, and that's at that point where your ship will start to get hull damage. So this is exactly what we are gonna do now. And yeah, sorry, and by the way, yeah, I'm using a feature that is a bit under the radar for now, so it's not really an official feature, but yeah, so it's a way to create a weapon with brick basically. So yeah, you can create a custom weapon like that. So it will be added in the game at some point. So I prefer the orange. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, let's shoot a few times and let's take down that nice shield. Okay, so now as you can see, yeah, so the shield is disappearing, so it means that the shield is down. And if we go inside, so we can see that the shield is recharging. And so this is really important when you design your system. So if you add a lot of capacity block like that, it means that it will take more time to regen. So right now it takes 25 seconds as written here. So it means that once your shield is down, it will take 25 seconds to replenish completely. So yeah, it's really a trade-off. So whether you want a high capacity but a long time to recharge, or if you want prefer a faster recharge, so it's really yeah, a trade-off. So when you are designing your ship, you have to keep that in mind basically. And yeah, and the energy consumption also will be greater. So let's shoot again. So it was at minus 200, but if yeah, okay, so it's down. When it's recharging, as you can see, it's jumped to 500. And so this is typically why I wanted to add that capacitor block. So it means that your ship, like a good design, your ship is not going to be able to face the demand of the shield recharging, and that's why you might want to have a lot of capacitor block on the power in order to really be able to meet the demand when your energy is charging. So typically it's going to be the same with a very powerful beam, laser beam, and anything like that. So that's really the basic. It's really quite simple. I mean, there is nothing. I guess the shield shield system are working like that in most game. And also, yeah, to view the status again, you just need to click on the screen and just link it to the shield block like that. And yeah, you can see the stat of your shield system. So that's it, guys. So that's really the idea of the new shield system. So it's yeah, it's really a bubble like that. So if you put it on a bigger ship like that, yeah, you can see that the bubble is covering the whole surface of the ship. And yeah, so it was quite important. So it was one of there will be a few more systems to add, but at this point I will start to ask the backers that have to create a shuttle and so on. So I will basically give you the instruction on how to do it now that we start to have the full system for the shuttle with no weapon basically. So yeah, that's the idea, guys, and thank you for following the game, and see you in the next one.